Hi there, my name is Gillian Perkins, and this channel is all about living life on your own terms. So in this video, I'm teaching you my 5-step system that I use to achieve my goals faster, and you can use too. Now, a big part of living life on your own terms is achieving your goals. You clicked on this video because you have big dreams in life, right? You have things that you want to do someday or that you're working on doing right now. Maybe it's something related to a business that you want to start, or maybe it's something else in your life, like a fitness goal or a certain lifestyle level that you would like to achieve. Whatever it is, you probably have a general idea of what you want to achieve, but either you're not sure how to get there or you're working on it, but you feel like it's taking forever. Before we get into the video, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And also, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so the first step for achieving your goals faster is to get crystal clear about what you want. Now, I know you probably think that you know what you want, and you might already be clear on it, but you might have kind of a vague idea. In fact, a lot of Americans and a lot of people who I meet who say they have big goals, they think that their big goal is to get an amazing job and earn a lot of money so that they can buy a beautiful house. And so they think that the goal is like, get an amazing job. But really that's not what they want. Like, nobody actually wants a high-paying job. You might want a job that you love, but a high-paying job is not an end to itself. What you really want is money, except it's not really money, right? You really want the things that the money can buy. So maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want a gorgeous house. Maybe you want to be able to have a lot of fun adventures or eat out whenever you want. Whatever it is that you actually want, you need to get extremely clear about what that is, because if you're not extremely clear about what you actually want, then you might be trying to get it in a long, slow way. What do I mean by this? Well, let's say you want to travel more. Maybe you have a specific destination that you want to go to. And so you're thinking in your mind, I need to get a really good job that has really good benefits, that pays me a lot, that I get a lot of vacation time so that I can take these amazing trips I want to. But how long would that actually take? You'd maybe have to go to school for years and then apply for a lot of jobs, slowly work your way up. Eventually you have your dream job, then you have to work there for a few years so that you finally have all those vacation days and you have the salary you want, and then finally you can go on this amazing trip. Now that is a really long, slow way to achieve that goal. Instead of spending years going down that more traditional route, what if instead of going to college and getting a job and all that, you just learned one skill that you could do as a freelancer. So maybe you became a better writer, or you learned how to design websites, or you learned how to manage social media accounts. Okay, there's lots of different things that people do as freelance jobs online. You can learn that skill in a matter of just a few months, and then you can start bidding for jobs on sites like Upwork or other sites where freelancers bid for jobs. Within a few months after you learn the skill, you could have enough clients to support yourself, and that's work that you could do from anywhere in the world. So then you only have to wait a couple months to save up enough money for your first plane ticket. You could fly anywhere you want, and then you could rent an apartment there. And then you could spend a whole lot more time in whatever city it is you wanted to visit, and you wouldn't be burning through all your savings in the process. So the traditional route might take many, many years for a short vacation, whereas this alternative route takes only a few months and you end up getting to spend as much time as you want in other countries. So the point here isn't so much about one route versus another, it's about being clear about what you want. If you are completely clear that what you want is to be able to spend a lot of time in another country, maybe a specific country, then you can think about more creative ways to get it than simply the traditional route. Okay, now step number 2, once you get clear about what you want, is to focus on that and only that. If you're a big dreamer, chances are you have lots of dreams. And even if you are specific about each one of them, if you have many different things you're trying to achieve, it will be like you're putting a little bit of effort towards each one of them, and it will take you a very long time to actually go the whole stretch and achieve any one of them. However, if instead of spreading yourself so thin and devoting your energy and your time to all these different goals, you just focus on one, the goal that is most important, you will achieve that goal exponentially faster. And then once you achieve that goal, you will be able to piggyback off that success to your next goal. You'll stay a lot more motivated this way because you'll be moving towards the goal so much faster. You'll be less distracted, which will help you move towards your goal faster. And you'll have a lot more energy and money and time, whatever you need to achieve that goal, you'll have a lot more of it to devote to that one goal. Step 3 might be kind of hard to hear, but it's you gotta stop complaining and stop making excuses. Every time you complain, every time you make an excuse, you are reinforcing a victim mentality. So what that means is you're seeing yourself as someone who is the victim of society or the victim of your boss, the victim of someone else who is oppressing you. And that makes you feel like you can't do it. And that is pretty much the opposite of being motivated. Instead of feeling empowered and like you can, and then having a lot of energy because of that to actually take action to achieve your goals, instead of that, you're just feeling stuck. And when you feel stuck, it really limits your beliefs, it limits how much you think you can do, it limits how much energy you have. So stop making excuses about why you can't, stop blaming other people, and just get to work. Step number 4 is something that I think a lot of people think that they can skip over or it doesn't apply to them, but it is to get professional help. Now, when you look at people who have achieved amazing goals, whether they are amazing musicians or amazing athletes, 99% of the time they have a coach right there with them that they are training with on a daily or at least weekly basis who is pushing them, teaching them, and helping them to succeed. Now, to bring this back to my own personal situation, I started a blog several years ago, and at first it was just for fun, but then after a couple years I wanted to turn it into something more. I wanted it to become my job. I wanted to be a professional blogger, but my traffic was like this tiny, okay? It was embarrassingly small. Basically, my 2 best friends were reading my blog, and that was pretty much it. So I started trying to do everything I could to drive traffic back to my blog. I put in a lot of hours to try to get people to read my articles, but it really was not working. I was investing a lot of time into creating the blog content and a lot more hours on top of that promoting it, but I still wasn't seeing success. Now, a few years down the road, today we are here, I'm getting plenty of blog traffic and my blog is doing great. And as it happens, I never really did hire professional help. But it took me so long, and the reason I never hired someone was because it didn't even occur to me that someone else might know how to get more traffic for my blog. I thought I knew everything. I really did. I thought I knew how people got traffic for blogs and that I just needed to keep working at those things and eventually I would see the results. But after working at it for several years, I tried a lot of different things in the meantime, and I found that some of them created amazing results and others that I was investing a lot of time in weren't doing anything for my blog at all. So going way back, if I had just hired someone who actually knew what they were doing in regards to getting a website traffic or growing a blog, I could have saved myself so much time, energy, and stress as I tried to grow my blog, and I could have just cut straight to those shortcuts and taken my blog to a much higher level much faster. Okay, now the 5th tip, you might think you're already doing this, but I'm telling you, you're not, and that is work harder. If you have a TV in your house, if you watch TV, you are not working as hard as you could. If you have a goal that you really want to achieve, you need to find those areas in your life that you are wasting time. Even if it's something that you are in the habit of doing, that you think is totally normal, there are areas in your life that you are wasting large amounts of time, and you could be devoting that time to focusing on achieving your goal. If your goal is something that you really want, then you need to put in the work, and you need to stop wasting the time on all the other things. Now, of course, I'm definitely not saying that you can't ever have any fun or you can't use your time to have fun. That's totally fine. I'm more talking about those habitual things that you probably don't even enjoy that much anyway, but they're sucking up a lot of your time. Like TV. Go out occasionally in the evenings. Hang out with your friends. Do whatever seems fun to you, but have it be occasional treats, not your regular routine. If you want to get in incredible shape, you should be at the gym every day. You should take the time to prepare yourself healthy meals and take the time to sit down and actually eat and enjoy your food. If you want to become an amazing pianist, you need to put in the hours. Every single day, you have to practice. That's just how you get good at piano. If you want to build a business, you need to be putting in at least 8 hours every day for the first few years of your business to get it off the ground and to make it thrive. I'm not talking about working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or anything like that. I firmly believe in rest. I think you should take a day off of work every single week and make sure you sleep a good 7 or 8 hours every night. You also want to make sure you're making time for self-care and for having fun. But you have 168 hours a week, and how you spend them is your choice. Don't make excuses about how you have a job and you have a family and all these different things. I have 2 kids myself. I run a couple of businesses. I have a lot on my plate too, but that doesn't stop me from putting in the time if I really want something. At the end of the day, you just have to decide how badly you want to achieve your goals. If you care more about watching TV than you do about getting in amazing shape or building a profitable business, then go ahead and watch TV. But I think that you probably have some goals that you care more about the things that you are wasting your time on right now. So I know that this was a bit of an outspoken video, so if you disagree with anything that I said, then be sure to leave me a comment down below and we can chat about it. On the other hand, if you totally agree and you have a goal that you want to use these steps to achieve, then leave me a comment down below and tell me what that goal is, because bonus tip, telling people about your goals can help you achieve them faster. It gives you just a little bit more accountability to help you push through and stay committed. So comment down below and tell me what your goal is. And then if you haven't already, click the like button and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. This October, join me and a motivated group of 1,000 entrepreneurs for the much-anticipated Ready, Set, Launch Challenge. This is a free 4-day challenge that will help you plan out your most successful, most profitable launch ever. To sign up for the challenge, just visit gillianperkins.com/readysetlaunch. As you can see here in the bar, you'll be taken to this page where you'll see exactly how many days, hours, and minutes are left before the challenge kicks off, and then you'll click Take the Challenge and enter in your information. It's completely free and it will guide you through the process. During the challenge, you will get exclusive free access to some of my video trainings that are normally reserved for paying customers. You'll also get daily PDF assignments and access to the challenge Facebook group, where you'll be able to post your answers to the daily challenge questions for your chance to win some awesome prizes. I hope you take the plunge and join us for this year's challenge.